afternoon. So far, so good. Liv, hello. JJ, thank you for the 7 months of resubscriptions with the Twitch Primes. Might as well start as we mean to go on. It's the safe stuff though. No, not the wobbly head stuff. That was, I think, the underpinning factor in a 3-hour DJ set yesterday from a certain someone. Blasting out in Ninja's kitchen and in Harry's gaming room, from what I've heard. Today comes with a pretty fucking massive disclaimer, which is all of the Twitch pub sub stuff, which powers some of my functionality in Deepbot, is dead. Twitch has turned it off permanently. It will never come back. And it doesn't sound like Deepbot's going to be updated, or at least not anytime soon, to account for those changes. What that means we've done is we've tried to shift ourselves over to a new bot. Now, in theory, once we finish the change and everything works, we can do more things with this bot. It seems a lot more customizable. It should be a good thing. It's something that I did look at doing when I originally moved house, looked at it and was like, nah, it's too big a job. So it's taken me being forced to do it to follow through. But yeah, there we are. So if things don't work properly, firstly, push any buttons you like, test what you can. Things that I know aren't working, nothing to do with Twitch cheering or bits will work at the moment, so fucking keep those in your pocket for another streamer or me on another day, or just keep them in your pocket forever if you so choose. I guess some sort of inflation beating Twitch bit type saving. But they won't work. The other thing, and I don't know if it's an alpha thing. I don't know if it's an alpha thing, but I can't get the proper drink for every command that works. So I've got a little bit too much confidence in the attempted porting over than that. Some of the commands are still running in some sort of zombie version of Deepbot. I've killed some of Deepbot. Not everything's over in StreamerBot yet. Oh, I tell you what, we did want to test the Bungie ID thing. I was specifically asked to test. Don't know if I fucking disabled it in Deepbot though, which might be a problem. Disable it. In fact, do we even bring... I don't know if we even brought the instructions over. Ugh. So there might be a little bit of fannying around in this stream and like the coming streams, so be prepared. Those of you who remember when I first implemented this whole like wacky series of farted and it stinks. Get in there, shiz. Proud of you, mate. Why does it keep doing that fucking announcement from my name? Oh, we broke something already. What do you mean no one plays now? You don't play it, but I do. You're the only one. Liv plays D2, Frisky plays D2, Harry, Nick, JJ. You don't know Liv or Frisky? No, we intentionally did not do that in case there was any old variables. We've changed the entire fucking bot shiz. Like, give us a break, mate. The new bot's not supposed to be able to do half of the stuff. Bearing in mind, streamer bot's like a pretty mature product now. It's not meant to be able to do some of the stuff that I've already been able to make it do. Give it a rest, you bastard. Happy Easter, though, mate. Is that the right song, Shiz? Oh, Captain. You see, more for Liv's benefit, I can see Shiz's request now in the approval queue. So in theory, I could hold that there for a minute, and if Shiz doesn't correct it, then, like, approve it. I'm trying to have something that if Shiz was to type wrong song, it'd refund it automatically. No, it'll play Shiz. I mean, like, the commands over there. So, you know, like, when people were trying to request songs previously, and it was playing, like, all sorts of random shit. Playing that, fuck off. I've locked all the commands down, you got no chance. Feel free to try, though. If you know what the back-end commands are and you think you can break it, now's the time. I don't know what the commands are. There's 21 different actions and a series of different commands associated with this add-in that I've done. 21 actions and 19 commands. That I've disabled, because that would fuck it. I do not have my Spotify at 100%. I also have it separately controlled to my headset, so. Good test though. Orbit simulation, Frisky. Just letting Shiz try and break my new bot. Something feels like it's running proper janky though. Well, I hope you get back from holiday soon, Frisk. Okay. The skip should now work, but only for moderators? If I did it right. What was the thing? The fucking... E, wasn't it? I think it's song for that, Shiz. Hmm. File here that says do not touch, so obviously we're gonna have to have a look at that. What could go wrong? Why would I want to buy you 5090? It's definitely going to be an Orbit stream, isn't it? Should have known better. Business goose dance. There you go. Done the destiny I needed to do this week. That's the important bit. Oh, I've got bad news for you, Shiz. On the Rob's still running on the old bot, and on the new bot, we're not even sure if we're going to carry points forward. We might just shit can them completely. Just use channel points from now on. All of that's still running on the old bot. It's a maybe though. I'm being like, there are ways to get a point system on the new bot, but there we go. I was editing the code to try and get that other closing bracket on there because it wasn't on the original script and it pissed me off. There you go. Don't tell me not to touch the code. Touched it. Worked. Now I just need to work out how to make Shazami's fucking... channel points request go away. Oh, shiz. What am I grabbing? Channel points are free, you dick. Let's raid. But you want raid out already? Had enough. Get the fuck off his. Get the fuck off my screen. Is his view. Fuck off. Oh, it's still on the old bot chain. It never worked on this screen. It'd still work on the old screen though. Oh. No. Channel points must be pub sub. I can't refund it. I can manually activate it though. I'll fix it myself. Done. You happy with that angle? Jay, there was a fucking tractor there before, mate. You might get lucky and there'll be a tractor. The view of the pond. This one's the pond, I think. This one. You won't get a tractor in there, though. How big's your fucking pond outside your house, Shiz? Come on, then. My pond's bigger than your pond. No, it was blue. It was a blue tractor. Didn't have that distinctive. I did the Avon. Oh no. Question is, do I fuck around now trying to fix that camera thing? That Asahi any good? I like Asahi on draft anyway, Shiz, so like I've always been a fan of it, but this is the zero one. And I'm pretty fussy on zero beers. Like, Peroni's passable, but it's a bit shit. Get the fuck out. Trying to find a nicer balance. Drink water. You fucking drink water, bitch. Oh god. So if I try and integrate it, if I try and put the camera, I try and put it on picture in picture. Go swim into your puddy. That's Scottish for puddle. Is there ever a place where... Where does the alert go? Well, I'm trying to work out where on this scene I can put that camera. Is this new bot, if I can make it all work, it doesn't matter how many places I put the thing, it can do them all pretty simply. No comment. Discretion's the better part of valor and all that. Chiss was desperately hoping that wouldn't work. That's originally what we were using it for. I think I can do some more interesting things with it. With the new bot. But originally the idea was if you needed someone's Bungie name, you could ! Bungie in their name in chat. Interestingly, it should, if I can get the API to work properly, should be able to do it with Marathon. I mean, I could go and fucking play some video games, but I think it's more fun if I just do this. I'd rather play Roblox. Play Roblox then. I don't know where we want it. Do we want it there? Does that work? I feel like it takes up a lot of... Like that maybe? I don't... Do I keep it in the bottom right? Put it top right. Does it work there? Is that okay? We're gonna need... About here, Shiz, yeah, just roughly. Look, my left or your left? Yeah, we tosser. Where do it? I think that's the most sensible place to put it on this particular. I know it leaves me in a little bit of a... Why is the pond on the slope? Because the way the camera angles, like if you look at as it goes across, the slope lessens and then starts again as you get out of the middle of the camera shot. That's towards the center of the camera shot. Any frogs? Yeah, Liv actually captured a frog just after we moved in, just outside our bifold doors at the back, and had to return it to the pond. Temu cameras? Fuck off. What you don't realise, Jay, is that there's people trespassing, shoot them. Oh my god. I can't even tell other people. Oh yeah, right over the far side. A megaphone and have it as a point redemption. Why do I need a megaphone, Shiz? So you can shout shit. I can already speak through the cameras. Cameras have built-in microphones and speakers. I think they're actually looking the other way, so they're looking into a brook. It isn't a puddle because it's a moving body of water. Smaller than a stream? Hello, Gimli. Fuck off. You little puddy bastard. See, if I put the thing there, and then we swap the things round, then it's... Where does it go in this fucking situation? Does it come up to here? Can't go there. It certainly is. It's a fucking lovely day. So naturally I'm inside with a blackout blind playing video games. Well, not even playing video games, just dicking about. Yeah, I think it goes here. Means I now need a way of fucking moving it from place to place. Ugh. Odds on this working? The alert's broken. Fuck off. Or am I just a tit? No, that should work. Bollocks. Why didn't that work? I don't know how to make it replay, but could have done it. Refund, please. Fuck you, Shiz. I'm trying, okay? You should just be impressed that I fucking achieved this thing. Like, that was... Getting that to do that is fucking harder than you think. Now I need to make the whole fucking thing work when someone actually redeems the point redeem. Why can't I replay actions? Turning rebar on and off. They're getting shadows flickering. Are you manually setting vertical sync for it, Shiz? Have you tried that? In the game or in the panel for the specific game? Because I was getting weird tearing on the 30 series and I went in and turned it manually on for just the game and that stopped it. Oh, you think it's bandwidth? Cable bandwidth? What's changed in the week? I assume you weren't daft enough to update your driver. That'd be nice. What's that for, Shiz? I buy a megaphone and have it as a point redemption. Oh, no, it's not a message. Why is it? At Discord, can I see the error? Oh, so, oh, yeah, sorry, hide it. I had the screen size so small. Yeah, towards the end of the N, it randomly pixelates. That's really strange. Is it always in a similar place, or is it just randomly? Fuck. Well, if it was in the same place, at least you'd be shitting yourself that your screen had gone. At least it's not that. Next question: can I replay events in StreamerBot? If you unhighlight the same piece of text, does it go back to the error? Fixes itself. I mean, that means it's just, I say just, fucking expensive card to have an issue, but just a rendering issue. Right, so I need to delete that channel point reward. Good afternoon, Harry. Welcome to Trying to Fix Werther's stream, live on stream. Not so much broken, Harry, but we've tried switching bots. Well, thanks for everyone for bearing with me while I try and unfuckulate this mess. That's genuinely harrowing. Why would you do that? The worst moment of your crafting life. She's realizing that this might not have any of the limits on that we used to have. Do I want to control? I carve nice things, shiz. I want to fix a different problem and now you're fucking abusing it. You bastard. Shut the fuck up. What feels illegal? Trying to preserve Harry's DNA, probably. Almost certainly got to be some sort of legal controls on what you're doing. You was at gymnastics practice. I did have a feeling. Was it Rancid stream I was in when I said you'd love? It was the lycra. You only become. You were reading it. Yeah, he told me you were in chat. You got lurker called out. As if I don't check the fucking viewer list anyway, shiz. I'm not stupid. Can you imagine if like Harry's the next generation of? Looks like we get fam soon. Oh, I've got it. Hide the pond. In case the family go for a little walkies. Send them to the puddle. Fuck off. Fuck off, man. My head's scrambled. I always panic when I do stuff like this that I'm gonna. You're a master at Flight Simulator. Congratulations. Every time I do stuff like this, I panic that I'm just gonna fuck something up completely and like either dox myself or break everything. I got a USB. I did the first time, but it all got because I changed stuff when they was it? Like Velcroed to the top of the power supply, I think. It was on this one originally, but it's been rebuilt since, so it didn't come with the USB the second time. They rebuilt it from like a backup that I'd done. Originally, it was inside the PC. The first time I purchased it. So it was like a little... It was only a really small thumb drive, like silvery metal with the 3XS logo on. It was like velcroed to the power supply. Shouldn't have fucking helped you after you made me read the IP glitch thing twice. Oh, so the USB is probably like rattling around inside your 5090, causing loads of issues. You dick. Can you change your 3XS logo on the fan? What do you mean on the fan? I don't understand. Not with you on that one. I have the sweet spinning round. That's an AIO. Can I change it? Yes, I can. Do you have an AIO on yours? Or are you asking specifically about mine? Is that the custom one from Scan? It isn't built by Scan. Oh, sorry. This machine is the machine from Scan. That's correct. This one. My other machine has a tower cooler on. This one. Tower cooler. Right. Oh, bollocks. It never fucking rains, but it pours. Right. Try this again. No, mine's not. Mine's one of the NZXT Krakens. Promising. Oh, yes. We fucking achieved a thing. Might not be a big thing. Might not be important to everyone, but I've achieved a thing. I am still in orbit, but I've made my first channel point redeem thing that isn't just the song request thing. And I've therefore added a view from my window to the picture-in-picture scene, which we didn't even have before. Genuine development. Actual progress. Set that to a 10-minute delay. Oh, the fact that you can do it all in one fucking action is going to mean we can do more things. Two steps backwards. What do you mean? We made steps forwards? Even on the old bot, we didn't have view from my window in picture because all the combination of 5 different sources, which could be in 2 different places depending on which thing was active, was too complicated. But now I can activate it and still have it move with everything else. And link all of the scenes up in the channel point reward. And I'm still learning how like the architecture of StreamerBot works. I think I just gave Shiz all his points back for those songs as well. Channel point redemption review item. What? Mate, if you just want some fucking feedback on a monitor, I'm not gonna fucking charge you channel points for it. You nugget. We'll have a look. Have a look on Gigabyte's website first, but then we'll have to look. Quantum dot OLED. What's the KVM thing in it? Oh, Jay, we need to pick a time and a day for me to remote into your PC. Might have K, but if it's in the monitor, what if you want to? What if you want to switch, but not switch the display? Would be my only question. It's like at the moment, I can switch my main mouse and keyboard, my gaming mouse and keyboard, to either output, but still have the game stay on the screen. Not that we need the game on the screen. Let's go to the tower. Do some tower simulation. Look, playing video games. The viewing angle on that looks mint. Oh, it's a Samsung-based panel as well, so that'll be nice. I think you'll get more out of that size and resolution of panel with the high refresh rate than you will from a 4K because of how close you sit. I don't like, from me to my monitor, I don't think 4K is like the way to go. I definitely like an OLED panel. Just having a look at the input standards, mate. It's not got the newest display port. That'd be my, with the card you've got, I don't know if you'd want a UHBR display port. No, that's HDMI. Only got a 1.4 display port, which isn't UHBR. And again, that's being picky, but when you're going to pay a decent whack for a monitor, you don't want to be looking at it going, well, my fucking PC and my graphics card can do X, Y, Z, but I'm bandwidth limited because of the fucking monitor. What was the price? What's the price point on it? Model number, right. Thanks for the light, Frisk. Should say it is only going to be a short stream today. I've got a family coming round, so I'll have to fuck off at some point. $539. Okay. See, I'm wondering if they'll do a refresh of it with the UHBR. No, 2.0 shiz. 2.0's UHBR. And the honest answer is I don't know, because my fucking graphics card's not ever going to make any use of it. So I haven't recently been in the market for monitors. But I know one of the big things for monitor buying at the moment is, does it have UHBR support for future proofing? I mean, the panel technology will be lovely if it's a Samsung OLED. What about the refresh of that one, shiz? It looks like they do a Q3 model. I'm just trying to find the specs on it for you. I also don't know what the price difference is yet either, so stand by.
Commander Zavala is brave, and I am programmed to say handsome.
No, it's still DP 1.4. Might be just too new. Fucking hell, I read that number. I was like, are you insane? Must be insane. Liv, pull the door. My family's arrived. Fuck. I'll be back in a sec. I should probably go and say hello.
This is Zavala's top priority right now.
Is there something that requires cleaning? The Titans defend the city. Yes, as do we all. My programming tells me it is a very nice day.
I need a rest.
What? I did not, in fact, tell them to fuck off. What were we doing? We were looking at... Need to pee and someone's in the toilet. You only have one toilet. Go to a different toilet. Get you 1,500 quid and buy another one. Instead of the monitors. Hmm.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying bus.
You want to pay me 1,500 quid to do what? It's a little bit weird, mate.
Please step clear, Guardian.
Stay here. We should be building more ships. That's all I'm saying.
Right, there is this model number that's come up in a few different articles, but I don't know. I don't know if it's what you want.
The dish is out of alignment again.
I don't know when it's actually being sold, and I certainly don't know what its price point's going to be, but the thing looks fucking mental. Yo, Schmo! Grabbing his lollipop for the 39th month, telling people he knows, doesn't know, likes, doesn't like, or is indifferent about, that he's from Ireland. Republic of Ireland. What are you gonna do, Shiz? What are you gonna do? Not only did the alert work, which is the first point we're all happy about. In fact, Smo is the first person to have a non-Prime subscription. I know Smo's is Prime. Shit, we still don't know if normal ones work. Either that or Smo's going to tell me his wasn't Prime, and in which case it might be broke.
Just a bomb.
Was it a Prime sub, Smo? It was Prime. Okay. Whew. We've tried to... You have people in your house, had to tell them to fuck off. Fair enough.
Okay.
Right, I can't find a price for it yet, Shiz, which suggests it might not be on sale, but I'll put the model number in chat. This is the thing that people seem to be pointing to, but it's definitely UHBR 20.
Okay. Right. Yep.
So my best guess is they're just implementing UHBR 20 on newer models. Oh, technically that counts as in budget then. I'd give it a minute though. If it comes down a bit. Hello, Nero. I'm doing good, mate. We're trying to unfuckulate the various things in stream that we fucked. Little by little. Oh, more family members showing up. Don't want to deal with that. Imagine if the fucking doorbell just come up on stream. How funny would that be? And I have to go out with the Shiz megaphone and tell them to fuck off. Did WrestleMania go well? Wasn't it like a big thing for Netflix? Like if it had gone badly, it was going to be the end of the world for them. How do you know I was talking to you, dickhead? There's people through the doorway. Yeah, but I'm not talking to you at the same time. I can multitask. I also said there's something that I was meant to write down and I didn't, which is not a good sign. Need to work on your lip reading. Fucking can't. Oh my god, you're a fucking can't. Right, assuming that I'm not going to even look at on the Rob until I know if I'm moving it over. What else won't work? Scouse in the house will not work, will it? Oh my god. Is that me the things that restraining orders are made of? Oh no. Did we ever put the Scouse timer on this scene? It depends on the person, Shiz. It's not strictly accurate, mate. We can get away with this up here. Does that work? Then I don't have to move it. It can just be there no matter what. That works both ways, right? That's okay, right? To be fair though, like it's the reason that all the frame gen stuff doesn't sit right with me, because part of the FPS is just the number of times the display refreshes. So even if you don't see every individual instance of the display refreshing in your eye, the fact it is refreshing that quickly can reduce input latency, because there has to be a frame to give effect to the input. So it can have some impact that way. But I appreciate, like, there's got to be a limit to where it can go. There must be a point at which you, like, your reaction your reaction time combined with what you can see reaches a sort of a crossover peak where there's always a frame loaded when you react. Like, there will never be an instance where you react to what you've seen and nothing happens. Right, so I'm gonna try. Oh, it plays the fucking audio files as well, doesn't it? Where does it play them? Staring contest, do it live on stream. No balls. No balls you won't. So I need to find out a way. I'll be well happy if this works. But this will be surprising. This is beyond what I consider my normal levels of competence to be. AI chat. Oh my god. Running your own large language model. Can I do this without it? Can I do this all in one place? No way. This can't be right. Hello, Crimson. If this works, I'm gonna be fucking well. I'm gonna be the happiest little bastard in somewhere. It cannot be true. Oh, I remember what I've not done on the old one either. Silly, wasn't it? Scared of your own PC, why? I remember where I kept all my channel point assets, which is a problem. We fucking lost it all. Potentially the least Destiny 2 Destiny stream ever. Okay. +3 hours. I have no idea, mate. I really should be getting off. A couple of hours was probably all we could manage. I'll be about tomorrow morning, then I'm going to go for a beer with Harry, though. Plan. Didn't these have Twitch? These had Twitch messages attached, didn't they? I thought they had Twitch messages attached. If this works, I will be fucking genuinely and absolutely astonished. Bearing in mind this will be the first, like, from scratch, multi-sourced thing I've tried with it. Enable that. Click that. Fucking nothing happened. Bollocks. Family have been sent out, fed alcohol and sent into the sun. Okay. That works. Oh well. I tried. I was trying to get Scouse in the house to execute properly, but it does not. And I can't work out why, which is even more frustrating. Okay. All the fucking thing's on a cooldown, so I can't test my own bastard thing. You'd think the driver on the card's fucked. I think that now works. Surprising. Fuck you, shiz. Can someone do me a favour and just quickly redeem Scouts in the house and just see what happens? Did it work in all of the places? Promising. I'll refund it. Don't you worry, shiz. Calm your tits. I'm just making sure it's done what it's supposed to do. It was a test. Link for what? For what? Shadow flicker and shit. Okay. That's still on the old bot as well. Oh shit. Can you roll back the driver maybe and see if it was okay in the previous version? Because for the fucking wedge you paid, that's bang out of order. Is there anything you can do? Hello, Tommy. Is there anything you can do with the what's the word I'm looking for here? No, not turn DLSS off. Is there anything you can do with the firmware on the card? Can that be flashed? If you can flash the firmware, I mean, I'd Google first to see if that's ever been done. But there's one thing that I was supposed to fucking test and didn't, wasn't there? What was it, dickhead? That was it. And it still doesn't fucking work. redemption of points for 2 hours of watching. You're welcome, Shiz. That's what I'm here for. I've done fuck all. I mean, I've actively looked at the problem. I've evaluated some monitors for you, including identifying a very key issue with the fact that it isn't a UHBR display port. And I've suggested that you look into updating the firmware on the card. Say that I've done all right. And Jay, I was suggesting you find time for... Oh, me jumping in your OBS. You can usually flash it from the Aorus tool. Ta-da! Well, that worked. That's good. Pisses me off when I can't make things work immediately, which is surprising because I am borderline incompetent, so it shouldn't be surprising. I blame Shiz. Useless bastard. No, Jay, like I said, I'd remote into your machine and have a look at your OBS setup for you. I'm gonna polish your turd. I'm pretty decent at OBS. I'm better at OBS than I am at this new fucking bot, thankfully. Took a wetty fart. Okay. Yes! 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 It worked! A glass of vino. I mean, she's welcome to join us at 1 o'clock tomorrow, even if it's just for a one. You weren't invited, Jay. I was inviting Peach. I've been trying to get the gifted something to work, Peach, because it wasn't producing the alerts correctly. And it turned out I fixed something that was someone else's mistake unusually. I say mistake, I think he was testing something else for me, but... Meeting your friend and swapping Easter eggs, that's quite quaint. I'm going to meet Harry and not swap pints, just acquire pints. That's my plan. Yeah, you say that. Oh, it's for the kids. Oh yeah, just happened to have one. Or 6. Woohoo. Right, let's see if this export thing works. There'll be a Costa invite. Let's see. Okay, so I think other than the fact none of my channel my bit cheered things don't work yet because we've not started on those yet. Follows, raids, and all forms of subscription should now alert properly. That's progress. House in the house works. View from my window works. Still need to sort out Struggle Bus and RIP because they're database based, so I need someone smarter than me for that. So yeah, it works. But it also now works over here. It didn't appear in this scene at all previously. I'm glad that I didn't include the audio on the camera because I'm pretty sure that's just under my window. Yeah, it's live. We've got... I'm scared to use the other cameras. Let me try them in studio mode first. I know my fucking family is sat outside somewhere and I don't quite know where. So if Harry ran past, you'd see. Liv often runs out to the fence so that she can be seen on the camera. No, that's going to do it in the live feed. We cannot fuck with that. I'm too scared. That's a nice little blue... You can still see the nice little bluebell meadow. That's not too bad. Probably no deer though if all my family are outside being riffraffs. Do you mean they're not deer? Don't Don't do it. I fucking know where he's going with this. We just got other people's cats. We got other people's cats as well, but we got someone else's sheep. That was surprising, unexpected. Oh, we can't have nice things, just. I own sheep. No, but someone else owns sheep. Like, from the picture, I'm gonna have to remember which side this is on now. From the picture that's there, like kind of this way, like up here is a farm. And the sheep managed to get over the brook and wandered down like towards our front garden. Liv had to go around and tell the farmer. You don't own anyone. You're not allowed to own people. Them's the rules. He seemed annoyed. Well, it's not my fault. Hello, Texas. Hope you are fine and well. I really am going to have to fuck off, though. I know we've basically done 2.5 hours of nothing. Yeah, but apparently he thought Liv was coming to deal with the collection of his dead sheep. We're like, no, mate. Your live ones are outside my ass. And you come and get them. I think I'm going to say that I think the only thing I've not tested is like the gift bombs of subscriptions, which didn't even work in Deepbot. So like technically that's new functionality if it does work. You know, the bot used to individually fucking post every single individual gift after they'd already been every single one individually posted in chat. Now it should just do like a fucking bigger alert. But other than that, I think we tested everything. And we've moved 2 of the channel point rewards. The other ones should be easier to move, I think. And I don't need any live testing to do those. They're just have trigger, post thing in chat, leave it in the queue. Don't waste your money on him. He's from the poo. I know it's called shit show shiz, but that's a bit harsh, mate. You just want me to buy a megaphone? I don't even know if it's like possible, but it'd be funny if you could get text to speak to work through the camera, but that'd have to be on like a prior approval. I'd have to approve that. I can't just have shiz shouting Scottish profanities through my cameras. But at least one of the cameras on that side of the house, like physically this side where this ledge is here, which is the way that that image is looking, which is why I keep getting confused. But you could have one of the cameras on this side. I don't even know if it is this camera. I think it is this camera, isn't it? I think it's this camera. Shout outwards. If you could see someone, you could speak to them. You sure? I think it is. It isn't the 8K ones. This isn't the 8K camera. The 8K camera looks back up the street. This is a 4K camera. This one here, 4K camera. And it isn't the one next to the front door because the doorbell already talks. None of the cameras are 8K. Shiz. This here is a tiny screenshot from a 4K image. All 3 of the images are from the same camera. Yeah, I will have to go soon. My mother's starting to empty bowls of gin, so there's going to need to be some supervision there. Don't know if that came through. What you mean? The issue's going to be, Peach, what if people want to mass buy them? You'll end up with no actual beard left because they'll all be in keyrings. Right. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. But we break something. I'm going to send what I've done back to my developer friend. Hopefully he can refine the product. 30 minutes for 3 hours of shite. What? It's not going to be 3 hours, mate. I'm going to go now. Look. Press the button. Nothing you can do. What we are going to do is go and raid Jug. On the basis that by raiding Jug... Oh. Why did Chiz get timed out? What did you do? Why did it delete the text for me? I should be able to see that. Oh, you put a link in. Sorry. Sorry, Shiz. I mean, I put a little bit of money into StreamerBot, but I'm actually dealing with someone else privately. I mean, it's public knowledge. It's all over DeepBot's own public Discord that they've not dealt with the pub sub issue. So if they've not dealt with it, that's not my fault. I want my functionality back, so I'm working towards getting it. DeepBot was great for a very long time. It was like the best in class. StreamerBot's probably overtaken it now in a lot of respects. I mean, I think Streamer.bot at the moment is more advanced than DeepBot, but I wouldn't have switched just out of convenience. But for the fact, one of the core functionalities of my DeepBot install is that it did all my alerts. Now it doesn't. So I'm going to fuck off, and I'll be back at some point at an unknown time tomorrow, but before 1 o'clock. Goodbye.